In this video, I'm going to provide you with a short introduction to TUApps, which is a tool that you can use to access resources that are normally only available when you're on Temple University campus. And these resources include things like access to network files on the College of Education shared drive or personal drive, as well as Banner student records, Banner SSB, Banner INB, the advising database. So basically anything that would require you to be on campus to access it, you can also access using the TUApps tool when you're off campus or traveling. To access Temple resources from off campus, you're going to open your internet browser and navigate to TUApps. It's tuapps.temple.edu. The first time you are using TUApps, you want to make sure that you click on the documentation link at the bottom of the screen. When this page loads, it's going to link you to instructions for how to install the Citrix receiver that's required to use TUApps. And there's instructions for Microsoft Windows, for Macintosh, Apple computers, and for your Apple iPad. So you can also use your iPad to access Temple resources from off campus. For Windows users, I'm just going to click into these instructions. I just want to point out that one of the most important things you need to do is, if you were a user of a different method for accessing TU resources previously, such as the Nortel tool or the cherry.temple.edu or cherryvpn.temple.edu, you need to make sure that you remove the old version of Citrix from your computer before you install the new Citrix receiver. That's specified here in step 2. I just want to draw your attention to it, because if you do not remove the old Citrix software from your computer before you try to install the new Citrix receiver, you will run into errors and you won't be successful at using TUApps. So make sure you walk through that process carefully first. Just follow the instructions that are provided for you, and then once you're sure that your computer does not have a previous version of Citrix on it, you can go ahead and install the Citrix receiver. And the instructions are also available here. I also recommend that you restart your computer after you install Citrix. It's not required. It doesn't say that you have to, but it's usually a good idea to do that with the Citrix products. That'll make sure that anything you removed is cleared out of the memory, and anything that you added has been successfully installed. Once you've done that, you can return to the TUApps website. Again, it's tuapps.temple.edu, and you'll be presented with this login page. You're going to use your TU Secure username and password, which is the same username and password that you use to log into TU Mail or TU Portal or Blackboard, and then you click Login. And once you've successfully logged into TUApps, you'll be presented with some icons that show you the different resources that you can access via this tool. You may not see a whole bunch of icons at first. To add additional access, you click on the plus sign and then click on the All Apps link, and you'll see a list of the resources that you can access, and you can just click next to or on the words of any of the resources you want to add, and you'll see it gets added to your TUApps desktop. So then to access any of the resources, you just click on the icon and it usually opens up in a new window. I'm going to talk a little bit about accessing the Doc Finder in another video. This is where you'll access College of Education shared drive and P drives. But I just want to point out that when you're working in TUApps, you are actually working on a remote server. So any document that you open and utilize in TUApps is actually not opened on your computer, it's opened on the server. So that can be a little confusing, and look for other videos that I have available for how to print documents that you open via TUApps, because again they're being opened on the remote server, and how to save or share those documents in different ways. Once you're done using TUApps, make sure you log off. You will also be logged off if you have X amount of time of inactivity. It's usually 10 to 15 minutes of not clicking on anything in TUApps, but do make sure you log off. You just click on your name and then click log off, and it'll tell you that you've been logged off, and you can log back on if you need to. I hope that this has provided you with a short introduction to TUApps, how to get it set up, how to get logged in, how to access different resources via the TUApps desktop. If you need additional assistance with TUApps or with any Temple resources, I encourage you to use the TU Help request form online at tuhelp.temple.edu. You can also call the help desk at 215-204-8000. Thanks very much.